April 18th. We're going to be painting today. I've got one of these wood trays that was for serving things, and I just decided I'm gonna paint one of them, make some wall decor. So I've got my inspiration. It is from the brilliant musical Dear Evan Hansen. So I got this from their Instagram because they posted it like recently in quarantine, and I thought it was super cool. So I'm gonna be painting this today. Of course, it's not gonna be exactly the same because that's a round piece of wood. We've got a rectangle, so we're gonna struggle a bit, but it's fine. And then I thought it would be kind of boring if it was just me painting, so I decided I'm going to give you guys some quarantine tips on what to do. I made a list of like 25 things that you can do during quarantine, so I'm going to be sharing that as I paint this. Go! I am just an expert painter. Shoot, this brush is like super crispy too. Okay, I don't think we're going to use this brush actually. Okay. Alright, we got one, guys. Okay, I'm gonna dry the brush. Okay. Gold paint time. So, my first quarantine idea is go on walks, because during quarantine you are still allowed to go for a walk as long as you're 6 feet apart from the people. So that's what I've been doing every day. I go for these walks on this trail near my house, and I see there's a lot of people out actually, and I get to see the goats sometimes because they're usually out on the trail. I see some turkeys sometimes. It's a great way to just get filled with nature. So, like what I'm doing right now, there's actually a lot of bugs out here right now, so we're really embracing nature today. So there's that. What else did I put on my list? Go for drives. That's number 2 on the list. So if you have a car and if you know how to drive, even if you don't, just like go anyways. Teach yourself how to drive. Just kidding. We don't want that unsafe behavior. So yeah, go for drives. It's just a great way to help your mental health. I usually go in this certain loop that I've done for about a few months now around my town, where I just go this way every time. Sometimes I cut it short, but it usually goes around 45 minutes to an hour, so I know that's kind of a lot of gas, but it's for my mental health, so I mean, you have to get your priorities straight sometimes. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, you can put on some music. I usually put on my music super loud and just sing very loudly in the car, but I can't hear myself because the music is so loud. Another thing, self-care. That is something that I am usually not good at doing, but in quarantine I'm learning that it's actually super nice and I need to start doing it more. So things like face masks, and you could do your nails, I guess. Create a playlist of songs that's like very sad and depressing, because that's how we're all feeling right now, so sometimes it's just nice to listen to those type of songs. I highly recommend the album How I'm Feeling by Lauv, L-A-U-V. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but that album just really hits. It's got a lot of deep messages that I feel like relates to everybody during this quarantine. And there's some good ones too, some happy songs. But there's quite a few songs with the word lonely in it, so that works because that's how I'm feeling right now. Also make like an empowering playlist, because sometimes you just need those good vibes. I highly recommend the song Mother's Daughter by Miley Cyrus. It's got all of that feminism greatness that we all need right now, so I highly recommend that song. And I also recommend I'm Gonna Love Me Again from the movie Rocket Man. It's the original song. It won an Oscar, I believe, and maybe a Golden Globe too. It talks about self-love, which we all need during these quarantines. What the hell is all of this falling? Binge watch shows. So I just finished a show on Netflix. It came out on Thursday and I finished it on Saturday, so it took me like 2 days. It's called Outer Banks, and it was very good. There's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of drama. It's great. I highly recommend that show to anybody. Have like movie marathons, so I don't just mean like watching any movies, I mean you have like the marathons with the series, I don't know. So yes, you can watch, like, for instance, the Star Wars series, just binge, have a marathon. You could do the Marvel series, the Hunger Games, Divergent, and the Maze Runner, because those are all very dystopian, so it's kind of relevant during this time. God, there's so many bees out too. Look at me, out with nature, you guys. There's a bee just flying around, but I'm not scared because I'm Survival Woman. Okay. You could cook or bake or both. It's a great way to learn if you don't know how to cook. You can start learning how to cook so that when this is over, you're like a master chef. Virtual days, so you guys probably saw my virtual beach day. And so yeah, I definitely think that that's a great way to feel present in whatever you used to do, like going to the beach, or I don't know, you could do virtual anything really. Oh my god, the ice cream truck is back. The ice cream truck, like, is that really a necessary service right now? But it's kind of smart though, because then you don't have to go to the store to get your ice cream. Got a new hobby, so I've been getting back into photography, so that's been fun. I've got Photoshop, very exciting. And what else? Oh, I've been using a film camera from like the 1950s, so that's teaching me a lot of patience because it's very difficult to do, but it's super fun. Okay guys, I think I finished the board. Could FaceTime with your friends. I've been doing that a lot with my loved ones. But not just FaceTime, you could Zoom, which is very fun if you want to talk to a lot of people. I have a family Zoom every Friday night, so if you want to join, just like let me know. The Bauer family Zoom, Friday nights, 7:30 to 9:30. Just let me know and I'll add you. House Party. House Party is such a great app. It's literally, if you don't have an iPhone, this is the app to get, because you can talk to anybody who doesn't, if you don't have an iPhone, or it's like iPhone and Androids can talk at the same time. So I've been doing this with my friends, and there's a lot of games on there too that you can play. It's actually a very fun app. I know it was very popular when I was in like 7th grade, and it's making the comeback. So we're going to move into the writing with the black paint. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm very scared to do this. So, oh god, this looks awful. With FaceTime, a Zoom, a House Party, you could have a sleepover with your friends through FaceTime. So you could like watch movies together, or like do the same things, and just go on FaceTime. Could download this software called Spartan, which is what I've been using for my chem lab. So if you just want to mess around there and make some molecules, then that's a good way to do it. I wouldn't recommend it if you want to have fun. Yeah, Rachel, you just need to edit this out because it's stupid. Coloring books. So yeah, you could get like the adult coloring books. I have a few of those. I did it like once, but I don't have time for that anymore. Find one of your old coloring books and then just relive those memories or something. Paint rocks. Hands are getting so much pollen on them. It's rough. just got random ideas floating in my head all the time. I'm just such an artist. Such an artist. Oh, it's hard to be this talented. Oh boy, this looks like shit. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Why do I make the stem so long? Oh, you could deep clean and redecorate your room. So, yeah, that's the first thing that I did when I got home from college. Like, literally the day I got back, it was like 7 p.m. and I went through my closet and I got rid of half of my clothes. And then I spent the next 2 days deep cleaning my room. You're really getting bored, then just go insane, which I believe almost everybody is probably doing right now. At least I am. So that's probably number one on the list, is to go insane. Study and school, that's the next thing. So basically, I feel that because we're in quarantine, that studying and school is a lot easier to do because we're so bored. What the heck? Puzzles are great. I started a 2,000 piece Star Wars puzzle and have not gotten the edges done even. There's this thing, I really like puzzles, but it's like now that it's one of the only things I can do, I like don't want to do it. On my dinner break, Buffalo Wild Wings, that stuff is the best. I had to get my wings in somehow. Do games on your phone, like Words with Friends. If anybody wants to challenge me at that, go ahead and just comment your user down below, because I love that game and I'm a master, so go ahead and just challenge me and I will crush you. Get a 6-pack. Get fit during quarantines. Ooh, the white might have screwed this up, but it's okay. Plan future events for post-quarantine. So once quarantine's over, we're gonna have other things to do, so you could just plan things. Oh my god, these little bugs. Got a YouTube channel. I know, that's so weird. Who does that? And it doesn't even matter if people watch, because it's just for you. That's what I am doing. This is for me. I'm gonna look back on this in like 20 years. Like, wow, this is what I did during quarantine. Camp in your backyard. That video is yet to come because I'm still processing how I'm gonna make that happen. I'm not sure if the tent that I have is going to work because it's massive, but for you guys, I might just do it all natural. Just lay out a sleeping bag under the stars. That's all I have on my quarantine tips. And I'm gonna finish painting, but we're really gonna speed this up because it's getting really long and boring. So, yes, this is gonna get speeded up. So I will catch you at the end and I will show you what it looks like. God. So I finished the painting and the camera died, so that's why I'm not outside anymore. It's currently like 2 hours later from when I finished painting, but either way, I finished. This is what it looks like. So yeah, the writing came out okay. That's the part I kind of just want to go over a little bit because it's not super defined. But yeah, overall, I think it turned out pretty good. The flowers could be better, but you know, I'm not an artist, so yeah, I feel like this would look super cute in my room, but I think I'm gonna save it for college. It took so damn long. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed all of those quarantine tips. Let me know if you try any of them, or if you want more quarantine tips, because that's what I'm here for. Alright, I will catch you guys in the next video.